Hello, ladies and gents. This is your host, Star Destroyer Gaming, back with some more Steel Division 2 here, fighting on the cold Karelian Isthmus. We've had a couple interesting turns. The Red Army has been pretty squirrely, pretty afraid to attack up here. I'm starting to think it might be because we're not letting them use their Katushias. But I am going to go and let them pass a turn and see what they do. If they follow form, they'll move some guys around, but really do almost nothing up here and develop their lines down here. So if they do anything, we'll do our turn again, and we might do a double thing this time since the videos are ending up to be like 15 minutes. So let's pass the turn, we'll, let them go, we'll go, and then if they haven't done much, then we'll do another set of that and all in the same video for a little longer one for you guys. So let's do this thing. Let's pass the turn. Okay, here we go. They're moving guys around as expected, almost at random. It seems bombarding me here. Interesting. These guys are prepped for an attack. They've got enough, so they should attack me here again. These units are attempting to break out. Here the guys go. Yep, I let them go, so they're starting to move away. This is about 4,500, about 6,200 guys here, press up against this one unit of 600, but they're disorganized. So let's keep these guys back. Ooh, these guys might get out. Yeah, I made a mistake by moving this guy out. I should move him back. Doesn't seem like they're doing much here. Shifting guys back and forth. I'm gonna let their whichever Katusha unit that they have that's already damaged. I think it's this one. I'm gonna let them shoot and see if they decide to attack me after that. And I'll use my ground attack aircraft to kill that weakened unit. See how it goes. That is, unless they're still reluctant to attack, even if we let one of the Katushias off for free. Here we go. Let's start down here. Let's move him down, cut this area off, liberate this town here. With the Germans, I can't really say they're liberating towns or anything, but with the Finnish, I think it's fair to say this is their own territory. They're not as racially motivated as the Nazis. I think it's pretty fair to say they're liberating their own cities here from the fairly tyrannical Red Army. Continuing to push out. Eventually, we're going to meet these guys in the middle here. I don't know what's going to happen there. Yeah, this guy might get out. There's a fair chance that he will. Okay, I think it's a pretty solid line there of guys. Keep everything moving. And look at this, I'm starting to lose contact now because I know there's units in here. But now, fortunately, this has been opened, so these guys can come out like a flood. It's like a pent-up dam being opened. These guys can come out and start doing some damage here. And more importantly, reinforcing this pretty thin defensive line, on which this entire southern campaign area kind of hinges. These guys can get back on the road and come down. I should have bottled them up here instead of having them get off the road. That was definitely a mistake on my part. But now I've got about 8 battalions freed up for action here. Let's bombard these. Actually, I'm content to let these guys attack me now. I don't remember if these guys can attack now or not. But I do want to watch it. I want to make sure they cannot. They do have some Katushias here. I don't want to forget about them. I want to make sure they're polarized. Is there any chance I can get these? Oh, we can. Nice. Right at the end of their effective range. Probably. Yeah, I don't want these guys joining in a battle. I don't know if they have points for that yet or not, but on the other hand, let's go ahead and let oh, these guys won't be able to get through. Oh well. These guys can scooch down. Sorry, get back on the road. Get moving. Back this way, fellas. There you go. And these 3 infantry regiments. Keep it moving, folks. Nothing to see here. We'll keep pouring troops into this breakthrough. Those tanks weren't even needed to spearhead any breakthroughs. They're just... The infantry has opened the gap, and the tanks are coming through it. This is kind of actually a Soviet deep operations tactic here, rather than the German blitzkrieg. We're letting the infantry take the brunt of the fighting, and once there's a gap anywhere, the tanks flood through into the rear area. So next turn, we should be facing an attack from these guys. But we are almost done here with our turn. I think this guy must have to move cross-country now. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to go this way, sir. There you go. Get down there. You got it, mate. Matey. Here, things are looking good. Let's bombard. This is the weakened? No, this is strong. Let's bombard these strong Katyusha units, but leave this one, which is a weak one, intact, because I do think I can handle that with bombers. Yeah, let's bombard this too, but leave this intact as well. I'm gonna have to deal with them at some point, so let's leave these 2 intact. And this one, which you don't really have control over. I might regret this, letting the Katyushas out of the box, but I think it'll probably be alright. And they might not attack after all. I'm just trying to provoke them a little. Reinforcements here. These guys have some more guys available. As always, it'll take forever to tow artillery cross country. This is more just generic Swedish infantry. All of the 11th Division is ready. I think we've moved everything where we want them here. Let's move this guy right here so that he can't break out. You're not going anywhere, buddy. Oh, let's deploy this. We should expect an attack here and probably up here as well, now that we let those Katyushas out. We're going to pass the turn again and see what they do. Okay, here we go. They have at least this unit participating. I'm sure they'll use it. Certainly these tanks and possibly these infantry. This is going to be a very strong combined arms attack. This will be extremely difficult to repulse, in fact. I am absolutely not looking forward to this. In fact, they could very well break through here. Let's get some Stukas in. That'll help them knock out the tanks too. Yep, it's the tanks, infantry, and artillery all in a very nice balanced group that's going to do a ton of damage. But I want an attack, so let's do this. Maybe this will make them a little more free to use their infantry, which I can chew up. Alright, Rifle Regiment, Mobile Group, and Mortar Brigade, which is not really mortars, it's those damn incredibly heavy enemy Katyushas. I have to kind of place this stuff with like anti-tank warfare in mind, not just knocking out random trucks. We'll have our Stukas to help though to a degree with that stuff. I'm not sure, I don't think I switched it around. There you go. If we had another anti-tank gun, I'd put it there, but we do not. some of these machine guns in action. Trenches here, perfect range for my tank killers. To do some work, and then I also have a good spot for engineers here. Good to get some nice, powerful recon in. These guys will go up here. Max them here to control this woods. Interesting, it's not letting me place it there. Solitherns to soak up fire. I don't think there's anywhere I can place these to realistically get kills. Possibly here, though, I could. And possibly here if everything else gets overrun, but more than likely that would not be the case. There you go, now it's ready. Pioneeri. Actually, we can put a machine gun up there. These will be for security of the area here. Whenever they try to inevitably storm the area, we'll have them waiting for them. Barbed wire, I don't think will have much of an effect on this game. Normally does not. We'll be placing these here. I wish I had another anti-tank gun to use, but I do not. Right? Yeah, I don't. Well, I do have these. Let's actually put these guns. This is, if there's any time we'll need them, I feel the need to husband them, but I suppose if there's a time that they'll be needed, then it would be kind of like now, during this match, so let's not be afraid to put them down. And then that guy can call in more accurate fire from my very small amount of artillery that I'm going to have. And finally, we'll get some leaders into the field to buff our men. And of course our commanders. No, I don't think that's not a good spot for them, actually. This is the ideal spot, though, for guys like that. Excellent. buff these guys here with that leader. These guys could probably use some reinforcements. You guys have a leader. Need one here though. It looks like I did not actually put down a trench line here, which is something that I want. And more pioneers would be good, but this will do for the moment for this game. So let's get started, and then as soon as it really starts, we'll start getting aircraft in to knock out enemy positions.
Nyt mentiin, pojat. Minkäs lähdetään? Vihollinen havaittu. Kuulolla, herra kersantti.
If only I had a couple commanders to use. Taking them under fire.
Valmiina paskumaan tankkiin.
Oh no.
Äkkiä pois täältä.
I'm about to lose this fella right away.
Huomio. Lääkintämies.
Oof. Okay, we've got our first Katusha in business. I already regret using them, or allowing them to come in. That was a mistake on my part.
Antaa kuulua.
Yes, I certainly do regret that decision.
Schlachtflieger bereit. Führe Tiefflugangriff durch.
This is not going to be, man, knocked out with one hit. Come on. This is not going to be Steel Division 2. This is going to be. Wow, that one's gone too. Sorry, this is not going to be Steel Division 2. This is going to be Cast Simulator 20 or 1944. Because that's all I'm going to be doing.
Mikä olisi hyvä paikka?
They are slamming my AT defenses.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään.
I hope it's still there. This is a waste of time for that guy.
Vartiokoossa. Valmiina.
These guys are gonna have to like get in close. Yeah, I think they probably got something there.
Der Tod kommt von oben.
Those are less important than Katyushas, but they definitely do need to die still. It's cool seeing you can also see these planes from the ground. There they are. Pretty epic. Not seeing any Katyusha salvos, surprisingly.
Auf wen haben Sie es abgesehen?
Vihollinen edessä.
Rabe 4, warte auf Einsatzbefehl. Rabe 4, bereit zum Angriff.
Get it.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerort.
Wow. That is why we do not attack moving targets. Looks like we've got an Andrisha there. I'm like, damn it, just call them what they are. They're Katyushas. While you guys are sitting here, you guys should probably just fire at will.
Ein Kinderspiel.
Kuulolla.
Whoa! Using one of those against this, doesn't that seem a little overkill to you, lad? Please cease and desist immediately. Oh, and I had Tarka Amjula there too.
Führe Tiefflugangriff durch.
Let's see if I can get this here. An accurate hit on him. 'Cause I think that Katusha might just move.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst.
Ah, again, miss. Partial hit.
Selvä. Tarvitaanko Iivanan kanssa apua?
Let's pull them back. We have more Stukas available.
Führe Tiefflugangriff durch.
Kuoli mokoma. Miehet valmiina.
That's barely better than mortar fire there, man. I want to take the pressure off the AT bunker before it gets destroyed, seriously.
Tarkistan vyön. Vihollinen havaittu.
They're not really using their Katyushas much, though.
Selvä.
These guys will need reinforcements, though, no doubt.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst.
Nice. Should be able to nail them pretty good. Let's get another Stuka into play, and then we'll add reinforcements for here.
Mitä sais olla? Aikoi.
Okay, 9 minutes. Just hold out for 9 minutes. We'll make it.
XIII. Turvat tukkoja, kuunnelkaa ohjeita.
Der Tod kommt von oben.
What the heck? Why are they smoking their own position there?
Leitstelle, bereit zum Angriff. Rabe 4, bereit zum Angriff.
Kiväärit valmiina. Marssirivistö eteenpäin.
Let's try attacking with just the guns.
Volltreffer, Ziel
That
zerstört.
worked.
Führe Tiefflugangriff durch.
And,
Muss Einsatz
well,
abbrechen.
he's taking too much fire anyway.
Mihin ammut?
Looks like we got multiple Stukas available now.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään.
Let's take this opportunity to get some of our extra reinforcements out, like this commander unit and a leader for this area. Plus some more close quarters fighters for here. And then later, or soon we're gonna need
Valmiina.
reinforcements for this area. The armor isn't too thick on those guys there.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään.
There we got a target presenting
Staffel
itself.
erwartet Befehle. Verstanden.
Päätepysäkki. Varovasti eteenpäin. Nyt se jäi nalkkiin.
This guy is helping out a lot.
Vihollisia. Kuolimokoma.
Der Tod kommt von oben.
Kuolimokoma.
Schlachtflieger bereit.
Jussi.
Oh yeah, this guy's got it. This guy'll get his kill. These guys gonna have to
Geben
wait
Sie
for
mir
him.
nur ein Ziel.
Kuolimokoma.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerort.
Excellent shot there. This is where these two guys are
Nur
gonna
ein
get
Ziel.
here. Jeez.
Waffen scharf. Ändere Kurs auf 360.
Ei kestetä enää. Valmiina ampumaan. Napakymppi. Valmiina tykittämään kessu.
Get in those fortified positions this instant. I mean it, bud. I mean it. You stay right, nice and safe there. Oops, accidentally. This guy killed all of these things? Wow, he's got 189 shells left. They start with 200, I think, so I think he did just kill multiple Dushka trucks. A lot. Good for him.
Rabe 4 bereit zum Angriff.
Perääntykää!
We're about to lose sight, looks like.
Hyökkäys muodostellaan. Tähän näin.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerort.
Oh, that was a spread of things there if I've ever seen one.
Maanut odottaa, herra Kersantti.
Muss Einsatz abbrechen.
Watch your spread, bro. Watch your spread.
Verstanden. Jawohl.
Pysytään ihan
Ah, this is why I had these, because... Oh, these guys have AT satchels. Yes, kill it.
Ich hau ab.
Partiokoossa.
You can fall back. I was gonna say, I was like, huh, I'm surprised that
Tassua toisen eteen.
that these bunkers are still here, and then I look and they're wiped out, so that explains a lot.
Verstanden.
You can hit that. Yeah, definitely hit this area as hard as you can. And then you two are going to the right positions, it looks like.
Rabe 4 bereit zum
Attack
Angriff.
this thing and this thing.
Perääntykää! Turvat tukkoja, kuunnelkaa.
Oh yeah, boys, go get it. And
Ei kestetä!
I'm excited to see you knock this thing out.
Vihollinen havaittu.
Good news, we have more points.
Verstanden und bestätigt. Der Tod kommt von oben. Verdammt, bleihaltige Luft hier.
Two fairly direct hits, but still misses.
Olemme valmiina, herra kapteeni.
Verdammt, bleihaltige Luft hier.
Tarvitaan
You guys better get the hell out of here. And I think we can buy some of those bombers too now. As well as these guys.
Pois tästä paskasta. Meni
Yes, sir.
suoraan
Panzerschreck time. You thought. Psych.
Vielä ei näy.
Whoa, fall back, you guys. Fall back.
Jollinen on tänne.
Mitäs nyt?
Odotetaan ohjeita.
Bodenstelle, greife jetzt an. Führe Tiefflugangriff durch.
What are you guys shooting at? Ah, it's this MG position.
Älä ammu.
Ah, I've got some gun pod ones. Let's bring you fellas out to play.
Schlachtflieger bereit. Zu Befehl, Fliegerführer. Gut, ich verschwinde von hier.
Got him.
Selvä.
Mich hat's erwischt.
Oh god, use your AT satchel, man.
Ammukset loppu. Oli mukava.
Okay, we got a kill. That was close.
Turvat tukkoja, kuunnelkaa
That was
ohjeita.
very close to an unsuccessful engagement for them.
on ihan vieressä.
Looks like I've lost basically all of my guns. But it's alright.
Mich hat's erwischt.
All of my tank killers there are dead.
Nicht am Ende.
I'll kill that guy.
Kaikki ulos.
Nyt varovasti.
Now evac so you don't
Die
die.
Staffel erwartet Befehle. Der Tod kommt von oben.
Lähdetään.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
Yeah, they're not enjoying the fact that they're facing a major defeat here soon. Right here, we've got an enemy gun. Perhaps even one of those Su-76s. Right there as well, but we have nothing available to deal with it.
Miehet valmiina. Marssirivistö eteenpäin. Nyt siihen alkkiin. Mies maassa. Sano vaan mitä tehdään. Tassua toisen eteen. Mitäs tehdään? Tänne tarvitaan ammuksia.
Ooh, I've got a enemy tank in sight in my sights there for my gun. Nice.
Das wird ein Kinderspiel.
Nyt siihen alkkiin. Marssirivistö eteenpäin. Kiväärit valmiina. Lähdetään.
Erwarte Ihre Befehle. Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst. Auf wen haben Sie es abgesehen? Der Tod kommt
Let's
von
kill
oben.
that with this guy. We've got some productive use of our energies here. Let's use these to destroy everything that we find over there. At this point, I think we have enough aircraft to kind of have some kind of air superiority. Where we can have craft up most of the time, searching for targets and knocking them out.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst. Aufklärungsflugzeug bereit.
Oh, perkele.
Rabe 4, warte auf Einsatzbefehl.
Oof, driven off, really? Okay then. They've certainly got enough tanks here coming through. Nothing, I'm gonna put some Kavari in there to stem it.
Mitäs tehdään?
Welche Luftkampfart? Haltet mir den Rücken frei.
Oh, perkele.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst.
Wow, there's
Verstanden und
plenty of
bestätigt.
targets.
Verstanden. Hilfe! Der Motor überhitzt. Und ich ebenso. Das wird gesessen. Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst.
Pretty wasteful, actually, use of units, but oh
Schlachtflieger
well.
bereit. Führe Tiefflugangriff durch. Rabe 4, bereit zum Angriff.
As I said, that we can definitely have air superiority events through me otherwise. This thing is not very effective. I actually kind of like that, how it takes multiple to knock out a vehicle. I think that's the way it should be. I don't like how it's like an insta-kill most of the time.
Erwarte Ihre Befehle. Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört. Aber Feind aufgeklärt. Hilfe! Wen haben Sie es abgesehen?
My cluster bomber needs to come out and play now.
Führe Tiefflugangriff durch. Mache mich auf den Heimweg.
Tankituojat valmiina.
Verstanden.
Minulle se ajoneuvo näkyy. Valmiina ei. Käskykäri.
A definite slaughter there. Looks beautiful.
Schlachtflieger bereit. Haben wir viel Luftabwehr dort?
Now I'm sad the mission's over, especially because they didn't really use a lot of their Katyushas. I would have liked to kill some more of them.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst.
Käskykäri.
Staffel erwartet Befehle.
Ah, there's my cluster bomber.
Verstanden. Der Tod kommt von oben.
Liian kova tulitus.
Kehren zurück zum
Oh,
Fliegerhorst.
hell yes.
Ziel zerstört.
Amazing run. Amazing. This place is wiped. Enemy vehicles, goodbye.
Schlachtflieger bereit.
They said this is no place for you.
Palaako juhannuskokko?
And I love how my defenses here are having a desired effect of shredding.
Aufklärungsflugzeug bereit. Mich hat's erwischt! Erwarte Ihre Befehle. Auge, greifen jetzt an! Gut, ich verschwinde von hier.
You guys can evac. You're all good to go. survey my lines and get everyone who's in exposed positions or about to perish out of that.
Tassua toisen eteen.
Any who are extremely low, I can get them to move.
Eteenpäin vaan.
Push them up in a little counterattack formation.
Pistetään kasaan ja peräännetään.
Schlachtflieger bereit. Menetään die. Haben wir viel Luftabwehr dort? Mitäs nyt? Aber Feind aufgeklärt. Staffel erwartete Ziele. Menetään die. Katsotaan vähän kulman taakse.
Nyt siihen nauttii.
Eiköhän sieltä joku puskarista löydy.
Despite my measures, I lost a... Oh, that was the gun there that I lost.
Rynnäkköön.
Fortunate.
Führe Tiefflugangriff durch.
Got him. Yes, sir.
Tarkistakaa ammukset.
Positions are being held well enough. I'm glad that we got this chance to use our Stukas to flatten the enemy. Kill just a couple of Katyushas. Because really their priority is on their tanks. And so they're not that excited about using Katyushas
Meni suoraan läpi.
in every circumstance.
Kehren zurück zum Fliegerhorst.
Nice.
Leitstelle, bereit zum Angriff. Der Ton kommt von oben. Das wird ein Kinderspiel. Schlachtflieger bereit.
Oh, the battle's over. So sad. I was about to catch them there in that crossfire. 28 to 200. That was highly successful. These Lahori Juntas indeed get all of these Dushkas by themselves. Pro gamer move. These guys really proving their worth in those close quarters. I think this was that successful bombing run that we saw. It's wiped out so many guys. Excellent game overall. Very pleased with that outcome. Major defending victory. That's some odds that I like there, including we got 3 Katyushas. Now I don't know why it doesn't include that 45mm gun that we lost, because those guys definitely died. I don't know what the deal is with that, but these guys suffered a lot heavier, including in their Dushka trucks. Up, flak action. I don't know what they have the name Normandy in there for the flak. Oh, here we have another flak interception, I think. No losses in aircraft on either side, but we repelled them. Ah, now they're attacking here. I hope they use this unit. Give me a chance to kill some of these. Raja, JP, these are Raja Jakati, and we'll throw in some heavy arty to help us out. This is probably not the place to use aircraft, especially considering they're using that. They might use that. But then again, if they use any of these, then it would be ideal to use aircraft. So I am thinking about it. Thinking about using aircraft again. Let's use aircraft. I don't think they're going to attack with that AA unit. And we'll use close support wing because I think it's likely. Well, they might try to bring in fighters. I'm not sure. You see, I just don't know. I'm tempted to use these close support or those bombers to try to kill. You know what? Let's definitely use this close support wing. We haven't used it yet. It'll be fun to try her out. Oh, okay. They did try to bring an aircraft and a fighter wing, and they suffered losses from our units, our ground defenses. Let's see what they choose to throw at us here. Okay, they did turn out using this. They didn't actually use any of their artillery. Drats. You know, everyone knows the famous counter to anti-aircraft guns is planes, right? But it is possible if we use plenty of planes that we could definitely overwhelm and knock out those guns. We'll see. We have a pretty fun mix of units, more oriented toward close quarter fighting on the whole, but we do have some machine guns too. It should be a fun match here for sure. Whoopsie, my bad, fella. Do we have any shorter range guys? Nope, just pioneery, okay. Alright. This is a big map, relatively. So it always helps to have as many defenses out as you possibly can. Lovely, lovely pioneer there. Perfect place for him. Ideal spot for a gun there too. We'll get a 75 mil covering this road, and another one to cover all of this space. Gonna be a dead zone here, but that's okay. We'll put some recon, yeah, of some kind, these guys in there. We can definitely pack this area with machine guns. No problem. Okay, I need a gun pit actually for this. And then we'll put down trenches. Where's my gun? That's one that I like. You Lahajori Genta, you like him so much, we'll put you guys out since we have so many of you. It is my opinion we need another gun for that area. Now, a lot of what we have is leaders to put out.
Valmiina.
Lots of leaders, which is what we'll need here. Lita can go there. Let's cancel a few of these Kavari, these three, and instead get them here in this town at the outskirts. Still got all those AT guns that are placeable. Keep my Solithern totals up for good health. Perfect commander unit there. I guess we don't have a commander for this guys. Oh, I lost their commander, that's right. And I was so confused looking around for one. Look at me. Intelligence. No, actually we'll use machine guns for this. Definitely not afraid to have some of that Molotov shooting Rajajakari out as well. Okay, I think that's a good mix. Let's start the battle.
Toista.
And we will soon get aircraft coming in to kill all the bad
Se
guys.
palaa. Selvä.
Knocking out the zips.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään.
I don't really want to risk my nice tank busters out here too much.
Valmiina paskomaan tankkeja.
This little truck fleet, this little fleet of trucks coming in. All evacing as soon as they get into range, basically. We're about to find out what kind of AA they have.
Erwarte Koordinaten. Nennen Sie mir einfach das Ziel.
These guys are waiting to deploy for some reason. That's going to be their mistake.
Se palaa.
Our guns are getting lots of kills. This is a perfect map for the American divisions that have like the all amphibious units and that new Soviet one with the DLC. Just deploy a massive fleet of DUWK trucks down. Not taking any fire at all. Very good.
Brecher ab, Ende.
Perfect round hit.
Ich habe getroffen.
Nice. This might make them deploy some AA. these planes might trigger the AI to respond with some aircraft. I would not be surprised. These guys, however, are still content to sit here. The little truck fleet came out. A lot of their trucks got knocked out. Well, no, not their infantry trucks though. Only the AA ones.
Wie lauten die
We're
Befehle?
gonna bomb these trucks with the guys still on the
Bodenstelle,
side,
greife jetzt an.
and then use this. We'll reserve this until we can find a mortar that is
Vihollisia,
shooting at us,
olkaa valmiina.
and then we will knock it out.
Vielä yksi.
There's one.
Bodenstelle, greife jetzt an.
Looks like a perfect target for a 250 kilogram bomb to me. Which I'm not sure if this is how many pounds that is, but
Brecher ab, Ende. Das geht was für die Wochenshow.
awesome. Got both trucks, everyone inside. That'll be the next target.
Se palaa.
Wahaha, this would be too easy. We would have much tougher time if they had those fighters available.
Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit. Bodenstelle, greife jetzt an.
Miss. Do I have any recon planes here? I do not. That's not really their job, is it? Okay. Without the massive amount of tanks like on the Vistula, I'm having a hard time kind of
Brecher ab, Ende.
making large counterattacks,
Ich habe
but
getroffen.
so are they. Not they don't have tanks. It's proving very tough for them to have effective assaults.
Mitä tehdään?
Tassua toisen eteen.
These units, in large part, are geared toward. These defenses I set up are geared toward repelling large-scale attacks, and these are just small little waves.
Panssarintorjunta valmiina.
That are proving relatively easy for me to fend off.
Äkkiä pois täältä.
Bodenstelle, greife jetzt an.
Good lord, I am running out of targets.
Brecher ab, Ende.
I'm surprised that this has not triggered them to start making
Das wird was für die Wochenshow.
a large amount of AA guns that because they have them. They have the tools here to repel my attack.
Odotetaan käskyjä.
If they just started putting out AA gun after AA gun after AA gun,
Pistetään kasaan ja peräännytään.
I would be in trouble for sure. But they do just seem to
Was
be
gibt's, Leitstelle?
electing not to do such a thing.
Kuulolla.
And are instead content to let me just kind of smash up their positions.
Brecher ab, Ende. Das wird was für die Wochenshow.
What assets do I have that I could bring up? Probably going to start establishing mortar teams now. This is new, this 50-inch Granatenwaffe. I guess this is the German model, but it's new for me in terms of this game.
Gehe zum Angriff über.
Sorry, 82 mil. Your fatal flaw was always deploying in the exact same spot.
Bin auf Empfang. Das ist der große Augenblick der Luftwaffe.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy.
Se palaa.
Jabo bereit. Brecher ab, Ende. Ich habe getroffen. Brecher
Ooh,
ab,
now they're
Ende.
running back.
Divison.
Bodenstelle, greife jetzt an.
You're a pest. I will remove you.
Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit. Fuchs 1 greift an.
I missed again.
Mitä tehdään?
It's okay. You can kill that squad there.
Brecher ab, Ende.
Not you, bud.
Se palaa. Meillä on tappioita. Se palaa.
Brecher ab, Ende.
They keep crawling closer. Give them a couple meters every time.
Vihollinen edessä.
Mitäs?
Selvä. Lähdetään vaan.
Bin auf Empfang.
Just get an FW on you. I'm gonna build up a force of pioneers, or actually of Raja Jakar to take this hill here.
Tämä kone tappaa neukkuja.
Brecher ab, Ende.
Mitäs nyt?
Perkele, minuun osui.
No, where?
Taidettiin saada kaikki.
I don't know where I lost it. I'm unfamiliar.
Mitäs tehdään? Vielä yksi.
And now I think we're just gonna let the points kind of build up.
Jouluksi kotti. Sanottiin jo 41.
Frankly, there's not a lot to do right now.
Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit. Gibt es Neuigkeiten?
We'll speed this up as well.
XIII.
Bodenstelle, greife jetzt an. Das wird was für die Wochenshow. Bin auf Empfang.
We got something shooting from over here. Where is it shooting from, though? Right there.
Fuchs 1 greift an.
Let's put an end to that business.
Mihinkäs lähdetään? Brecher ab, Ende. Das wird was für die Wochenshow. Brecher ab, Ende. Ich habe getroffen.
Oh, there we go. We got large.
Notfall, Hilfe!
They're deploying some heavy flak finally. Those this captured German RSO here.
Gibt es Neuigkeiten? Gehe zum Angriff über.
I'm moving out 2 there because I think it will take that much too, or 3 because
Mitäs?
Vihollisia, olkaa valmiina.
I think it might actually take that much to get them out.
Vielä yksi.
Valmiina.
Oh yeah, look at that, it made them divert.
Vielä yksi.
Get the bomb off. No. See, those things are so effective. But they're not going to be effective enough because I'm going to have a whole swarm of guys come down on him. And now for my next twick.
Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit.
Forget exactly where the gun was. It was
Dicke Luft hier oben.
here.
Bolsevike.
Verdammter Mist, der Motor brennt. Gehe zum Angriff über.
So everybody target that spot. Meanwhile, let's have one of you peel off.
Das ist der große Augenblick der Luftwaffe.
Kill that. Why don't ya?
Höre Sie laut.
Can you get it?
Brecher ab, Ende.
Ooh, we got the bombs off.
Ich habe getroffen.
I'm not seeing any more flak, so I think we got him.
Bolsevike. Aikuri.
Antaa kuulua. Nyt pojat tarkkana, Iivan on ihan vieressä.
If you could kill that for me, that'd be spectacular.
Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit. Erwarte Koordinaten.
It's time to see how effective these are
Vihollinen
against...
edessä.
Oh boy, we got...
Jabo bereit. Gehe zum Angriff über.
We've got another one of those guns making an absolutely miserable appearance to cause us problems.
Brecher ab, Ende. Ich habe getroffen. Tiedustelijat valmiina. Brecher ab, Ende.
Nice. Pin him down. Knock it out with the rockets. Oh, they didn't use their rockets against him.
Was
Okay.
gibt's, Leitstelle?
That's suboptimal.
Vihollinen edessä.
Antaa kuulua.
Yes, sir. Kill that gun. Not bothering to use their Panzer pistols. Wow, now they do. Okay. Looks like we have some enemy mortars.
Flieger sind Sieger. 3 Jagd.
These spotters are definitely very useful here, this area.
Nähtiin.
Kiväärit valmiina. Nyt mentiin, pojat.
Flieger sind Sieger.
down to the 2-minute mark.
Brecher ab, Ende. Ich habe getroffen.
Minute 19.
Let's get some fighters to, or just these guys, to kill that 85 mil
Was
gun.
gibt's, Leitstelle? Das wird was für die Wochenshow.
Adler 1 bereit. Ampulle, starte Angriff.
Brecher ab, Ende.
Yep, those rockets are very
Der
ineffective.
Treibstoff reicht gerade noch für den Rückflug. Gastkabine.
But what did I expect? Basically nothing less.
Kurit loppu. Otetaan kiinni.
Now, where are those enemy mortars
Bin auf
coming from?
Empfang.
Ricordi.
Repala.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Nennen Sie mal einfach das Ziel. Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit. Fuchs 1 greift an.
Dang, they're just cutting them up, especially with even with this guy here. He's doing his good job himself.
Yeah.
Was für die Wochenshow.
Perfect spread.
Erwarte Koordinaten. Brecher ab, Ende. Ich habe getroffen.
Tarvitaanko Iivanan kanssa apua?
Ricordi.
Turpaa tulee.
Polsi liikkeelle.
Vahtisen osui.
There's an enemy gun position somewhere here, but I'm not going to worry about it. This game is basically over.
Das wird was für die Wochenshow.
They deployed their AA too late to have a serious difference. And it piecemeal. 4 to 129. That's pretty brutal, frankly. Ouch. Excellent. Did get 3 of the guns, and then, more importantly, was able to get a lot of their mortar support out of action. Surprised that they actually did attack with this. Normally they would not do such a thing. Alright, and now the battle of battles here. Trying to break out with everything they have. I should have bombarded this. Should have realized I still could have moved, but we'll hold out with this air support. We have to. Actually, would not be surprised if they bring fighters. Probably should have thought of that myself. New battlefield for us? I'm not sure. I don't remember if we've done this battlefield on this campaign before. They've got this strong sepia lighting going on here. Oh, we have. We have indeed. The Death on the Vistula, this is where I deployed my loyal Hungarians. My my favorite troops in the entire game. They 100% earned that, by the way. They really are great. Standard defenses that we always put up here. We'll give these guys as a leader so I can free up these for this area. Go Hori Junta. Here. That's where you need to go. And we'll place some extra pioneer. That cannot hurt. I think that extra unit will be available after all. This is for if they break up onto the top of the hill. I can have short-range riflemen here just decimate them as they cross the top. I'm not anticipating such a difficulty, but it will help us win our battle. No doubt. This is the commander, I assume. Yes, it is. One there. Ah, Tilistu. This is where I want you guys, no doubt. That's the perfect spot for you. Excellent. Machine gun power availed to me is a little bit unfair. And we haven't even put down most of our defenses. Solitherns should be good for slowing up the enemy. Now they will certainly have a lot of
Tarvitteko tänne suojatulta?
artillery firepower. But we can deal with it. I'm feeling good enough that I think I might just start right off with some bombers. Did I put all my defenses up? I did. Alright. Let's do this, fellas. This should be fun.
Selvä.
Pommittaja valmiina.
We've got our first customer already for bomber air support. This is where I forgot to put guys. I should have a trench here and some extra units, but I do not.
Vihollinen edessä.
It's unfortunate.
Valmiina lentoon.
I knew I was forgetting something.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
It's gonna be nice.
Täysosuma.
Ah well, not as much kills as I thought, but that's okay. We'll also start installing our considerable artillery assets. These things have unlimited range, so let's use that to our advantage.
Olemme valmiina, herra kapteeni. Selvä.
Oh man, it's another infantry gun. I'm gonna have to kill you guys. Should probably save the Blenheim Mark IVs for when there's fighter opposition, because these are the more heavily armed in terms of anti-fighter armament. But then again, I don't think I'm going to lose any of them either way, so I don't know if there's any point in saving them.
Onko
Exactly.
siellä tuholaisohjelma? Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Hitto!
Oh well.
Ammukset loppui.
Kind of targeted the wrong thing there.
Täysosuma.
We got him still. It's okay.
Pommittaja valmiina. Pudotan munat korista.
I wonder if I used a bomber, just turned off all of his bombs. Just try to use the machine guns. How would that work? I have absolutely no idea. Just turn him into a very, very makeshift AC-130. Is basically what I have in mind.
Veittiin osui.
I don't know if that would work, or if so, how. These guys are withering under fire of 5 machine guns.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
Yeah, they're not using their avotmachiki as
Liikkeellä.
kind of Soviet strategy dictates. And it's costing them heavily.
Vihollinen edessä. Tarvitaanko
Oh,
Iivalon
they
kanssa
definitely got
apua?
plenty of troops there.
Mitään ei jää jäljelle
It's
tästä.
that damn Artie regiment. Making its presence felt.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään. Yksikkö valmiina. Tarkistakaa ammukset.
Surrender? Please surrender.
Kiväärit valmiina.
Oh, surrender, yes!
Selvä homma.
Surrender to me!
Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
Tarkistakaa
Surrender! Run away from the scary pioneery.
Täysosuma.
Okay, that's enough of that. This was wrecked. With that bomb.
ammukset. Selvä homma.
That was funny.
Osuma. Selvä. Mitään ei jää jäljelle.
Pretty much any payload, I think, is okay, as long as it's not the, like, Dornier's 20 small bombs. Everything else is pretty much equally suitable to wiping out these point mortars, in my opinion. But if there's some kind of study or like evidence, though, I'd be more than happy to see it. You know, like how some different types of bombs might be useful for different targets. I'd love to see some kind of Steel Division study on that. What effect? Why would you want to have 4 100-pound bombs rather than 2 250, kilogram bombs or whatnot or whatever? I'd love to see that. But I don't know if that is a thing or if it could be possibly done. Because they're all priced the same and they'll seem to have roughly the same effect. Eventually, I really would like to start to use these against infantry once I build up enough. These guys, I'm gonna wait till I have a full battery so they can get some concentrated fire going. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna belay what I just said and just choose to go all out immediately. Let's just bomb here. I'm sure that truck is dead, or that RD piece is like about there, trundling down the road. So let's hit that. It might even get some trucks too with a little luck. Got the one over there. I don't know about here though.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään. Selvä. Valmiina taistoon. Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu.
Okay, we've got lots of points now. Let's start getting up some better guns.
Mitäs tehdään? Nyt siihen nalkkiin. Pommittaja valmiina. Karju 4, hyökkään.
These guys are just waiting. Holding in place. Not rushing my lines yet.
Tarkistakaa ammukset.
Kyllä, herra kersantti. Katsotaanpas vähän ympärille.
Oli mukava.
She could tell I'm switching this Pioneer out with this one.
Eiköhän sieltä joku puskarissa löydy.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui!
Right here. This is gonna be our anti-infantry bomber. Continuing to knock out gun after gun after gun as it comes up.
Kiväärit valmiina.
They have basically no inclination to stop what they're doing, it seems. I'm excited to see this payload. Lovely.
Mitäs nyt? Pistimet kiinni.
Okay.
Valmiina hyökkäämään. Aseet ladattuna.
Oho, herra kersantti. Vauhtia, ryssä löytyy idästä.
get another anti-infantry bomber, I think.
Selvä. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä.
Vihollinen edessä. Ei uutisia.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
Valmiina kuljetukseen.
Can we get a commander? Oh, this is a proper commander. I didn't know we had another one of these. Let's get him out. I meant a leader, actually, for the spot. I misspoke.
Valmiina hyökkäämään.
Flatten it, yes. Destroy everything.
Hitto!
Like a silver rain, those bombs come down. Not many casualties produced from that. But they're demoralized and they're leaving.
Te piiritätte. Me tuotaan.
Which is what war's all about. Right there.
Auta pois täältä.
That's the sum of it. That's the end goal. Oof. Yeah, they're not enjoying that concentrated fire, are they?
Helppoja maaleja.
Okay, screw this. Let's kill all the infantry we can find. If I see a mortar, I'll divert a plane for it.
Jäi.
Just looking for mortar flashes. Leader here.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui. Pommittaja valmiina. Pudotan munat korista.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään.
They surely can't keep this rate of attrition up for very long.
Meidät nähtiin.
Vihollinen edessä.
Their ability to launch successful attacks seems to be degrading as the campaign goes on severely.
Valmiina.
Nyt se jäi nokkiin.
Pääkymppi.
Olemme valmiina, herra kapteeni. Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
A lot of these soldiers, about a third of them are, about half of them actually are doomed anyway, because they're stuck
Lekuri.
behind my lines.
Helppoja maaleja. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä.
Liikutaan. Maanut odottaa, herra kersantti. Miten haluat? Tarvitaanko Iivanan kanssa apua?
Kessu! Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
Eteenpäin. Hajaantukaa.
Mm. Mm. abrupt and firm end to that.
Vain kohde.
Finally. An enemy gun identified.
Sano vaan mitä tehdään. Miehet valmiina.
Valmiina.
Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu.
Ai kuri. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Ai kuri.
Come on, I know there's an enemy vehicle around here somewhere. There it is.
Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä.
It's actually a really bad weapon to use there, but
Kaikkiin osui.
Onko siellä tuholaisohjelma? Karju 4. Hyökkää.
let's whip an attack beacon instead and use a different unit to kill it.
Lähdetään. Nyt varovasti.
Mikään ei pysy meiltä
Wow,
piilossa.
these guys have shot off a whole lot of sniper rounds.
Ampumaan.
Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Anna vain kohde. Karju 4 valmiina tehtävään.
Mitäs nyt?
Despite their tremendous casualties, they actually are gaining ground.
Valmiina.
Eksyrissä vähän.
God, there's a whole lot of them here, isn't there?
Hitto! Ammukset loppui!
Ouch, missed.
Pysy alhaalla.
Those two didn't, though.
Laivue valmiina.
And a constant stream of guys coming through here, too. I mean, jeez.
Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä.
See, I know that. Yeah, here we go. I was gonna say, I know that we have more artillery available. We have a leader available, right? Alright, good. Let's get some cavalry onto this hill. Oh, these guys didn't die. It wasn't these. Ah, it was here.
Ammukset loppu. Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu. Käsky kävi. Tassua toisen eteen.
Tämä kone tappaa neukkoja. Taidettiin saada kaikki. Pudotan munan korista.
This guy's almost out of ammo.
Napakymppi. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä.
You reposition. Kill that enemy guy.
Selvä. Karju 4. Hyökkää.
We also get a mortar up to replace the one that we lost. To replace the like 3 that we lost, but oh well.
Kuulolla herra Kersantti.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui. Mitä sais olla?
Mihin ammut?
Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
And how much is it gonna take to force these
Meidän
guys
on
back?
tauolla. Mitään ei jää jäljelle. Valmiina lentoon. Taidettiin saada kaikki.
Eiköhän siellä joku puskarissa
The
löydy.
sheer numbers they're throwing at me is kind of demoralizing me here.
Ammukset lopussa.
Taidettiin saada kaikki.
This is the perfect spot for these Dornier's giant payloads and bombs. Oh well.
Anna vain kohde. Helppoja maaleja. Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
You're right in the middle of it, man.
Ammukset lopussa.
Still, not that much compared to the sheer numbers that they're bringing to the table. These girls are almost in formation. There's so many Soviets coming at them. And I'm deploying them in such large groups.
Selvä.
Meillä on tappioita.
Päälle pysäkki.
Kuolema taivaalta.
It's practically formation flying and fighting.
Anna vain kohde.
Yes, drop that huge payload.
Tuholaisohjelma.
Oh wait, it's the one. Oh well, that's sad. I'm sure two 250-kilogram bombs have some kind of effect.
Anna vain kohde.
These guys are just human waving me. These guys in the pocket are just absolutely desperate to get out, no matter what.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
Minä osui.
Onko siellä tuholaisohjelma? Helppoja maaleja. Onko siellä tuholaisohjelma? Mitään ei jää jäljelle.
Ammukset.
All that they're thinking about is escape, escape, escape. Get out, get out, get out. Get out of this huge pocket that I put them in.
Laivue valmiina.
Mitäs tehdään? Pistimet kiinni.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
Valmiina ampumaan. Pääkymppi.
KK valmiina.
Yksi ryssä vähemmän.
Valmiina lentoon.
Pääkymppi.
Täysosuma.
Keep the payloads dropping. This is a...
Vihollinen edessä.
They're properly human waving right
Aseet
now.
ladattuna.
Selvä homma.
Using the proper human wave strat.
Valmiina ampumaan.
Demoralizing me with sheer fire, sheer numbers, that is.
Pommittaja valmiina. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Valmiina lentoon. Helppoja maaleja. Hitto! Ammukset loppui.
need more. More.
Karju 4 valmiina tehtävään. Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Mitään ei jää jäljellä. Hitto! Ammukset loppui!
Oh my god, they got more coming in here.
Anna vain kohde. Valmiina hyökkäämään.
This guy's gonna run out of ammo before they run out
Sano
of
vaan mitä
Russians.
tehdään.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Selvä.
Unbelievable, I've never seen them attack like this.
Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Karju 4 valmiina tehtävään.
Minä osuin. XIII.
Sotamies, antakaa ne kiikarit. Ampukaa kaikkea, mikä liikkuu.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah, you used it on a Snape beauty.
Nyt siihen nokkiin.
It's a little sad.
Anna vain kohde. Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Pommittaja valmiina. Kiinni jäi. Anna vain kohde. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Karju 4 valmiina tehtävään. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Karju 4 valmiina. Nyt siihen nokkiin.
I think that it's
Olemme
stopping.
valmiina,
It's,
herra
it's the
kapteeni.
human wave is letting up a little bit.
Auta pois täältä.
Osuma.
Napakymppi.
Nyt varovasti.
Valmiina.
Tuli vapaa. Miehet valmiina.
You're probably gonna die. Heh heh heh.
Laivue valmiina. Karju 4. Hyökkään. Nyt siihen nokkiin. Uusel tuolaisohjelma. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Aseet ladattuna. Selvä.
Kill.
Tarvitaan ammuksia. Turvattua, kuunnelkaa ohjeita.
Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Valmiina lentoon. Hitto! Ammukset loppui!
Miehet valmiina.
Okay, I think the human tide is subsiding now.
Napakymppi!
To a degree at least.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui!
Kuoli mokoma.
Valmiina hyökkäämään. Valmiina hyökkäämään. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Täys osuma.
That's an oof dude right there. Jeez.
Ammukset loppui. Täysosuma.
Ouch.
Valmiina lentoon. Helppoja maaleja. Pommittaja valmiina. Mitään ei jää jäljelle.
I can't do more to stop them from getting through these woods.
Valmiina lentoon. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Helppoja maaleja.
Ammukset lopussa.
Taidettiin saada kaikki. Karjo 4 valmiina tehtävään. Onko siellä tuholaisohjelma? Aseet ladattuna.
Looks like they didn't want to use these guys till the last. This charity of ranks here, like their last resort.
Pohja.
Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä. Onko siellä tuholaisohjelma? Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Karjo 4 valmiina tehtävään. Odotan munat korista. Valmiina hyökkäämään. Te piiritätte, me tuotaan. Hitto! Ammukset loppui!
Perkele, minuun osui.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui!
Keep shooting. Keep bombing.
Lääkintämies.
Täysosuma! Anna vain kohde. Selvä. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä.
Eliminate them at all costs. Uh-oh.
Tai mulla. Tänne tarvitaan ammuksia.
Ai kuri. Tapakirppi. Hitto! Ammukset loppui. Anna vain kohde. Mitään ei jää jäljelle tästä.
Tarkistakaa ammukset.
Incredibly, these guys are both completely out of ammunition.
Jouluksi kotti. Sanottiin 41.
Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Karjo 4 valmiina tehtävään.
Where did I lose the cables at? I only put him here. Oh, it was here, I guess. They're getting kind of hammered.
Olemme valmiina, herra kapteeni.
Perkele, minuun osui.
Valmiina hyökkäämään. Helppoja maaleja. Onko siellä tuholaisohjelma? Hitto! Ammukset loppui! Selvä.
Ah, well, mission's over. But, mission, yeah. The attack is over. 29 to 293. Yeah, I let them kind of come at me in these last couple, this video here, and they definitely did that, and it was not to their advantage after all, so that was useful. Let's see if we've got another battle here going on. See, again, I lost Kavaria, but it's not listed here, so I don't understand that. If it was actually lost, or... Gosh, that's a lot of casualties. Stay out of it, you guys. Stay away. You'll be dealt with soon enough. Okay. One more attack. This guy here. And we'll put in the... let's put in the heavy artillery. Alright, fellas. They're coming on the attack with 2 regiments, which means they might come with another 3-regiment attack next. I actually am hoping they do not do that because my time is running short. But I do want to finish out this video for y'all. You guys have seen the formula for this one, the one you guys know and love. I'm going to change it up and put a 75 mil here instead, though. Because I think that's the more effective position for it right at the moment. I am getting faster and more efficient as time goes on at placing all these guys. Oh, there's my commander. I was going to say, no commander, come on. Come on now.
Vaadut odottaa, herra kersantti. Selvä.
Yep, they won't be needed.
Ei uutisia.
You will, though.
Mitä sais olla?
I need those defenses set up, boys. We'll put 2 bunkers there. Doesn't really matter which way these guys face, I think. The odds of them getting into a real fight are pretty low. Am I missing something with my solitary placement? I feel like I have another one. Oh well. It's fine with me. Independent Battalion 12, you guys have held this ground so well, and we're gonna keep that trend going.
Mitäs?
More machine guns, perhaps? Let's do that. Couldn't hurt.
Valmiina paskomaan tankkeja.
Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu.
Let's get an observer. Oh, here's another commander, by the way. let's get an observer there to be able to call an accurate fire. Same with up here, with a leader for the guns to be more accurate.
Taksi valmiina.
I can always find something to do with my extra leaders. By golly, I don't think I need anything else. I'm gonna start putting out artillery. Nice and far back, so it's not affected by mortars. Well, let's start with the heavy stuff.
Ase täysin valmiina.
Vihollinen edessä. Turvat tukkoja, kuunnelkaa ohjeita. Vihollisia, olkaa valmiina.
Alright,
Mikään ei pysy meiltä piilossa.
we have our front line. Our men are rushing forward to grab this town. And our artillery is going to start shooting here momentarily.
Taksi valmiina. Vielä yksi.
Partio koossa.
Antaa kuulua.
This battlefield here, at least in my opinion, also lets some very, very good command links become available.
Vielä yksi.
Oh, nice. We already got 2 of their vehicles there as well. Now, this is the kind of thing in a multiplayer match you get yelled at for blocking up, for putting all your main gun guys down the big roads,
Tarkistakaa ammukset.
which is reasonable.
Meittiin osui.
Just try and pull something. At least I have something to spend my points on now, which is all this artillery.
Tarvitko kyytiä? Valmiina kuljetukseen.
Ai kuri.
Vihollinen edessä.
Ah, we're mixing up guns in our batteries here. That's okay though.
Tarvitko kyytiä?
Continue fire. These guys are definitely taking some hits now from these infantry guns.
Ei pysty enää.
Where, here?
Valmiina. Selvä pyy.
What were you able to target? Was it something here?
Puoli mokoma.
God dang it, boys, I want you to take that thing out.
Taidettiin saada kaikki.
Uh-oh, one of the guns is already down. keep up this plunging fire on whatever's over here.
Partiokoossa.
Oh no, some spotters. Oh, the spotters here are down.
Tarvitaan uudet koordinaatit. Yksi ryssä vähemmän.
Fire at will.
Kesku. Perkele, minuun osui. Mitäs tehdään?
I need to get a AT gun up on here. Do I have one? I don't think so. Oh well, that's unfortunate.
Mitäs? Ei uutisia. Mennään nopeaan perille.
The fire here is accurate. Well, maybe not accurate, but devastating everything that's hitting over here. It's pretty much just knocking on everything in the whole
Tarvitaanko
area.
Iivanan kanssa apua?
Definitely having a good effect there.
Tarvitko kyytiä?
Jussi, pysy
Do I
alhaalla.
have any more arty except for mortars? I do have one piece. And I have this guy, which I should move up to
Jussi,
give
pysy
the
alhaalla.
option for corrected fire.
Minkäs lähdetään?
Yksi ryssä vähemmän. Lääkintämies. Napaa kymppi. Jussi, pysy alhaalla.
The
Napaa
purpose,
kymppi.
if the purpose was to destroy the village, they did a good job of that there, that's for sure.
Selvä.
What? Leader down? Where? Ah, here, took a direct hit.
Perkele, minuun osui.
Vihollinen edessä.
Vihollinen edessä.
Wow, I really use all the arty I've got. Okay, do I have any more supply trucks? No, so as soon as these guys run out of ammo, we're done. Shoot.
Lääkintämies. Mies valmiina. Tarkistakaa ammukset. Yksikkö valmiina. Mitäs tehdään? Yksi ryssä vähemmän.
Gonna have a wall of new shooters
Pysy
present
alhaalla.
themselves.
Selvä.
Unfortunately, this gun remained intact through that original 76.2mm direct fire barrage.
Lääkintämies. Perkele, minuun osui. Nyt se jäi nalkki.
Mitäs nyt?
Perkele, minuun osui.
Nyt pojat tarkkana, Iivan on ihan vieressä.
It's a lot of seemingly random shooting.
Yksi ryssä vähemmän. Perkele,
Minuun osui.
If only the Finnish units weren't so short on supply. They got all these guns, but they're also not well equipped to shoot them for long periods of time. It is for like 30-minute games. This area is definitely getting shredded, though. That's for sure.
Napaa 10.
Their fire is weak and ineffectual by comparison.
Mies maassa.
Niin. Vien perille asti.
Jussi, pysy alhaalla.
Tykistä valmiina. Täysillä vaan.
Eksyrissä vähän. Minä osuin.
Nice.
Mä oon huonossa paikassa.
Gives you a good idea of just how much fire I can take to knock out a battery. It takes a little while to do so. Effectively.
Mihin ammutaan?
Napaa 10.
Selvä on. Valmiina. Eiköhän se onnistu. Missä odottaa jo? Odotetaan ne vaiheet.
Wow, already lost a mortar. They opened up immediately on these guys.
Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu. Ammuskelussa.
Ah, there is a gun there, though. I mentioned to see at the end of this
Lääkintämies.
just how much my artillery was responsible for killing.
Eksyrissä vähän.
Tarvitaan uudet koordinaatit. Kusti polkee.
Eksyrissä vähän.
Oh no, they knocked out the truck. Dang, I was hoping to send it back to keep at least one of these batteries shooting for a little longer.
Mihin ammutaan?
But that will not be an option.
Valmiina ampumaan.
Kivääri valmiina. Napaa 10.
If they had more time, if they had like 10 more minutes, then they could actually start to do some serious progress, since all my artillery would be done, basically done shooting,
Minuun osui.
because of lack of rounds.
Odotetaan ne vaiheet.
Lääkintämies. Vihollinen edessä. Napaa 10. Jussi, pysy alhaalla. Eksyrissä vähän. Perkele, minuun osui.
Our infantry are all doing well.
Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu. Napaa 10.
Let's speed it up a little.
Eksyrissä vähän.
Now the fire starts to land on them. I think it's just my one mortar shooting here, and then
Pysy alhaalla.
I guess one gun, one 122 mil.
Kyllä. Jutsi ei nautti. Tänne tarvitaan ammuksia. Napaa 10. Mitäs tehdään? Jutsi ei nautti.
was almost a mistake, but it turned out to be big brain time for those guys. You guys are
Katsua toisen eteen.
basically out of machine gun ammo, so you guys can pull back to here. You guys will take over the shooting and this line. This is here to shoot them up right as they come out of the tree line. This short range, they can use their rifles and whatever small amount of ammo they have in their machine guns to the best effect. We ever pulse that attack?
10. Selvä.
Safe to say. They do have guys on the other side of the river now, since the fire stopped here. It was less able to keep them getting over, but that's alright.
Lääkintämies. Tarkistakaa ammukset.
I don't want these guys to take pointless sniper fire.
Ryhmä valmiina, Kessu. Sano vaan mitä teet. Perkele, minuun osui.
Alright, that's the end of that one, fellas. 6 to 71. Let's look at the end card. Ah, I was going to check out what my artillery had knocked out, but I did forget to. Disappointing. Oh well, I know I lost like that leader and another guy at least, so I don't know why I didn't count that. Oh, yeah, they're attacking me again. Possibly with AA, that would be interesting. Let's do it again. Here we go. They're desperate to get through this point. Maybe they want to break through here and outflank me around the other end and encircle my encirclers. That would be a good tactic, but I don't think they're capable of breaking through. This is a long, long session, boys. You guys do let me know down in the comments, by the way, whether you want guys prefer these longer sessions, or if you want that more 15-minute, or like, you know, under an hour bite-sized portions. This thing kind of spiraled out of control. This is going to be a very long video, but I want to hear what you guys think about that. How I should split up my time. Alright, standard defense set up. Each time we lose a couple more guys that aren't able to carry on the fight. Most of the time, though, they've been making very poor progress. Like, this should be, they should be able to overrun this easily, because this right here is kind of my first area of main resistance. We're gonna put these on this side.
Pistimet kiinni.
I'm kind of really thinking they would have been able to take that, and they have not been able to. That's good enough. Observer. With radar controlled fire there. More machine guns, certainly. One there at least. Yeah, that definitely seems more right, the amount of ATI available now versus before. So you guys have any suggestions or comments on how to improve this defense? I would be very interested to see that. I don't, because this works pretty well for me, but I'm sure it could be improved in some way. I might be missing something obvious in how I could structure my defense more effectively. starting to use these guys on the sides. I'm gonna run low on Kavari, and their rifles can kill this area. All these machine guns have the capability to fire out, you know, that far. That's why I have these guys here. Yeah, we need more Kavari than that. We need 3. Ooh, that's all we have. It's just those 3 guys. Okay.
Ei uutisia.
No pioneers either? That's not good. You guys can stay here, buff up the guns, and these guys to
Mitäs nyt?
assist in the gunnery. We'll get a guy here. To cover all that. We'll get this man here to cover this area. Pretty low on units here. Unfortunate. Yep, that's all we got, fellas. Let's just put down. Let's see if we can find place spot. We can find a spot for 4 different machine guns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Yeah, this is actually a good use of my machine guns. I wish the machine guns could get in the trenches, but
Valmiina olla, yes.
they're not capable. Look at this. They can't.
Vihollinen havaittu.
Heh.
Valmiina kuljetukseen. Päälle pysäkkiin. Selvä homma, Kapu. Tarvitaanko Iivanan kanssa apua?
Asia selvä. Mennään.
Alright, defenses are in place. We are ready to receive the Soviets. However they may like to come. What vehicles? Is this a Kasamalets? Ah, it is. Well, what do you know?
Tämä kone tappaa neukkoja.
Speeding this up, we've seen this all before. They're much more hesitant now to attack. I don't know what they're doing, frankly.
KK valmiina. Bolshevikkejä.
But we won't go easy on them.
Partio koossa. Antaa kuulua.
Mitäs?
Ah, I forgot. These Kasamalets actually have... These are like little armored personnel carriers for me. This could be useful. Let's move them up as a kind of a mobile reserve.
Valmiina.
And that's a new toy. These guys can kind of be a little... Yeah, mobile reserve force to bring up if I need them. That could be fun. Unless they run into guys with PTRDs or anything with any anti-tank capability, because these guys don't even have any side rear back armor. I've never seen that before in a unit. Well, I'm not exactly prepared to repel the largest scale attack. I could use a little more fighting than this, so I could wear him down.
Kiväärit valmiina.
slow. They're not doing anything like what they did before. Which is just charge with everything they had.
Varko, vihollisia lähellä. Tarvitko kyytiä?
Vihollinen edessä.
Ei tän kovempaa pääse.
And this is of course a much lighter caliber shell. They're almost like mortars landing. Not much damage being done. Probably suppression, but that's just about it.
Vihollinen havaittu.
Like Samalet's army is here, ready for action.
Pääkymppi.
Selvä. Selvä.
Wow, just like that, I'm out of supply. Nice.
Taksi valmiina.
As soon as phase A ends, we'll get a bunch of infantry reinforcements up with Infantry Regiment 49.
Ammukset lopussa.
Ei uutisia.
Vihollinen havaittu.
Until then, we'll just watch the fireworks.
Vihollinen edessä. Vihollinen edessä.
Alright, phase B has begun.
Pääkymppi.
Tarkambula here. Kavos are available. Where should I put them? Nowhere. They're not needed at the moment. Supply trucks, though, are gonna be nice to have now.
Ottako pojat hernerokkaa?
Olemme valmiina, herra kapteeni.
Kyllä herra kersantti.
I don't think there's a very pressing need for more troops. To be quite frank. Just a couple holes in the defenses to fill out, but mostly there's plenty of guys for what I need to do. Oh, alright. These guys do come with some guns as well. Alright, here we go. Where were they here? Guess I kind of used up their truck though, so they don't really have any capability to keep fighting.
Eiköhän se onnistu. Mahtisen osui.
Mihin mennään?
Taitaa olla ihan lähellä. Mikään ei pysy meiltä piilossa.
Varko, vihollisia lähellä. Valmiina kuljetukseen.
Valmiina taistoon.
Valmiina.
Oh, they have tanks! They have tanks coming in on phase B. Did not know that. That is new information that I was absolutely not expecting. And it looks like they've actually had some success
Ei uutisia. Varovasti.
Mitä tehdään?
Already taking out one of my guns. It's a little, things are a little more serious now,
Varusteet kasassa.
but they're still well in hand.
Vesa odottaa jo. Tarviiks joku paukkuja?
Kes. Miehet valmiina. Pääkymppi. Minun saa sinutella aina.
Polsivikkejä.
Lääkintämies.
Despite this new enemy tank threat, I think looks like they brought penal troops with them too. Oh, it's the assault engineer brigade. Yeah, they had penal troops and these flamethrowing tanks and assault tanks. So
Meittiin osui.
that does make sense.
Jäi nokkiin.
Auta pois täältä.
We have their combat under fire. It's pretty unlikely we'll kill one of the tanks, but it's fun to try. Their combat might be dead. Let me check to see if my Cavalry are low anywhere else. I don't want to lose any I don't have to. Ah, it was here that they were lost. They're keeping away from these guys pretty well, that's for sure.
Miehet valmiina.
Whoa, fall back! Oh, they're gonna surrender, aren't they?
Pysy alhaalla. Mitäs?
Stay away from the scary guys. Flamethrowers.
Ei kestetä enää.
Powerful tank destroyer unit there. Fortunately, our arty is breaking them up enough that we're able to
Lääkintämies.
successfully persecute this engagement.
Turvat tukkoja. Kuunnelkaa ohjeita.
Man's on 1 health over here.
Odottaa jo.
Kuoli mokoma. Perkele, minuun osui. Kuoli mokoma. Tarvitaanko Iivanan kanssa apua? Kuulolla herra kersutti.
There are definitely some more unique units we're killing here
Auta pois täältä.
that you don't see very often.
Perkele, minuun osui.
Nice. Yeah, those SD-122s don't have great frontal armor. These, on the other hand, are a little different. Oh, no, they're the same, just kidding. And I haven't seen them use these troops before in a campaign. These are the new troops that come with the DLC
Lääkintämies.
that we are playing right now. Mission over, boys. We got him. 51-4. Not a ton of casualties on either side, but I'm glad I got some of their tanks. And yep, we got their combat after all. And some limited mortar kills, not much. Are they gonna attack again? They are. Gosh. Freaking dang it. And this time they're gonna bring these. Probably. They want this unit to break. I'm gonna bring in 2 units of fighters. This and this, because actually that's all we have. Except for this recon. Let's do this thing. They do have AA, which is not the best thing to send planes against, and it's this medium 37 AA that's actually really dangerous to these fighters. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, this is coming on phase B, so we'll do all the work we can with our planes against this cannon artillery brigade in the first phase. And then hopefully they will cease their actions, and we can end this video. And that already is going to be a real nuisance to flattening my defensive positions that I'm trying my best to set up. We are really going to have to make priority decisions on where we want our troops and where we want our guys to be set up. I can't afford all this Cavalry here this time, for example. Let's not skimp on this though. Let's make sure we have 5 guys going in there. These Kivos will watch our flank here. Now let's see. Let's get 2 and 3. We'll take away from that when it's needed, which will be in a minute when I see what I've got. 1 commander. Not a lot of leaders either. Cavalry can go here and here, and then these can fill this in. We'll get Cavalry to fill this. I really don't want to be skimping here. Fortunately, we have our complement of machine guns that are available.
Valmiina ollaan, Kessu.
Which you're gonna make it much easier for us. Well, it looks like we're actually running the positions reasonably well.
Ei uutisia. Mitäs?
This is not too bad. Not too shabby here. Even though it, of course, could be better. This is our... I guess kind of like our last real infantry squad.
Tarvitko kyytiä?
We'll put them there. And then we've still got 4 solid third bunkers. I want someone to watch that side. It's not really of huge concern to me, though. There we go. That's everything. They're good to go. Let's start the battle. Yeah, we have almost no leaders as
Ei
well,
näin kaukaa ylety vielä.
which is not great. But we'll make do.
Vihollinen edessä.
Let's check for ground attack aircraft. Okay, we have those there. We have this, and I think is that all of our ground strike planes? It is. All right.
Odotan koordinaatteja. Näytä vain missä kohde on. Valmiina pommitukseen.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Valmiudessa.
Get that bomb off, my fella. You got this.
Ammukset lopussa.
Ich habe getroffen.
Finish that lad off.
Jabo bereit.
These guys can accompany him as he goes over to...
Täältähän näkee
To
Moskovan
hunt.
asti. Tuotaan kohde.
Ich höre.
May as well attack it. Too, you know. Since that's all the ground attack aircraft we have. getting fighters to strafe
Sano vaan
these.
mitä tehdään. Sinne meni!
Das wird was für die Wochenshow.
Great, we got that with one shot.
Täystää taivaalla.
Let's keep sniping the arty as much as we can before that flak shows up and makes us... I think we'll have to withdraw our planes in the sky. I don't think we can.
Erwarte Koordinaten.
Keep it up.
Das ist der große Augenblick der Luftwaffe.
Not as important, but we'll still kill it. Great, let's get some recon aircraft out. These guys should stay relatively permanently in these sectors I'm assigning them to.
Pauke, greifen jetzt an. Was gibt's, Leitstelle?
Oh, forget it, kill that thing.
Vihollisia.
Their infantry must be low, because I see almost none of it coming out here.
Kohde tuhottu.
Well, we've been destroying it all over here, but there's plenty coming up over there now. And we're not doing much without heavier ordnance and machine guns.
Olemme valmiina, herra kapteeni.
Let's pause and see what has the most firepower we can use. Yeah,
Flieger sind Sieger.
frankly, it's probably these. Alright, we could be so occupied. Look at this, they've got so many guns over there.
Mitä haluatte? Valmiina pommitukseen.
Yeah, knock that out. Thank God we got some of those coming up. Here we go, boys. Knock those guns out. Come on. Alright. Some of the guys are almost ready to sortie again.
Ammukset lopussa.
Very good. How much do it take, boys? Come on.
Tornado! Hören Sie laut und...
Nennen Sie mal einfach das Ziel. Verstanden.
Rekuri.
Fuchs 1 greift an.
Der geht in Flammen auf.
Yeah, I lost an artillery gun.
Lageinformation. Zeit für ein paar Abschüsse.
Bensa lopussa. Lähde pois.
Yeah, those guys have
Wie
been
lauten
real
die
go-getters here.
Verstanden. 6-0. Ende.
That was a little more effective.
Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit. Pauke, greifen jetzt an.
Fahren Sie fort, Udo.
Wie lauten die Befehle? Corridor!
Täältähän näkee Moskovan asti. Bensa lopussa. Lähden pois.
Ohne uns wären sie blind. Aufklärungsflugzeug bereit.
On se liikkeellä.
Regardless of the fact that I'm not getting many kills, this would be so not fun for a Soviet commander here.
Der geht in Flammen auf. Erwarte Ihre Befehle.
And my goodness, just look at this. They're barely deploying
Jagdflugzeug
anything.
bereit. Ändere Kurs.
I need more recon out.
Valmiudessa.
Der geht in Flammen auf. Fuchs 1, einsatzbereit. Brecher ab, Ende. Aufklärer, zu Ihren Diensten. Bodenstelle, was steht auf dem Plan? Fuchs 1 greift an. Aufklärungsflugzeug bereit.
Excellent, we have another bomber available. The time of our planes is almost over.
Corridor!
Täystää taivaalla.
Freie Jagd.
Kerran vaan johto. Valmiudessa. Ammukset lopussa. Se osui maaliin. Täystää taivaalla.
Freie Jagd.
Täältähän näkee Moskovan asti.
On the plus side, they're not getting any shots off at all because they're seeing so harried, or almost none, because they're so harried by my
Täältähän näkee
aircraft.
Moskovan asti. Tuotaan
Yeah, kill that one instead.
Corridor!
Auta pois täältä.
Lageinformation. Freie Jagd.
Perkele, minuun osui. Kuulolla.
Freie Jagd.
Täältähän näkee Moskovan asti. Perkele, minuun osui.
Der Treibstoff reicht gerade noch für den Rückflug. Habe verstanden. Ende. Aufklärer, zu Ihren Diensten. Bin auf Empfang.
Jussi, pysy alhaalla.
Fuchs 1 greift an.
Kill it. Yes.
Brecher ab, Ende.
Lääkintämies. On se liikkeellä.
Was gibt's, Leitstelle? Jagdflugzeug bereit. Von hier aus hat man eine tolle Aussicht. Der Treibstoff reicht
These guys
gerade
are
noch
not
für den
stressed at all. They
Rückflug.
don't care about biplanes strafing them. They're like, F that. That doesn't mean anything.
Corridor!
Kuulolla. Muurahaisia, kun siellä maassa menee.
Playtime is over? No, not
Bin auf
yet.
Empfang. Fuchs 1 greift an.
I can still get a couple more enemy guns.
Gehe zum Angriff über.
Kone hajoaa kohta.
Das wird was für die Wochenshow.
They're like, finally, we are so done dealing with this.
Eiköhän ne löydy. Hyökkään! Ette te ilman minua mitään näe.
Dang, STC snaps. I hate y'all so much.
Aja soi maaliin. Kuulolla. Bensa lopussa, lähden pois.
Mich hat's erwischt.
Valmiudessa.
Alright, time to evac everyone. Party's over.
Hier wird's zu brenzlig. Ich bin raus.
Wow, they have all types of guns. They have the small and large artillery there. That's capable of doing a lot of damage to all sorts of things. Now we can get some kills with our ground units, but unfortunately I think the arty is going to make life a little tough. Unless, of course, we just send out a massive wave all at once, which we could actually do,
Pois
for sure.
tätä paskasta.
Let's do that.
Jagdflugzeug bereit.
Okay, let's try that. You can leave. If I was a Russian, I'd be worried. Your flak cannot stop me. Oh man, maybe it can.
Erwarte Anweisungen.
Oh, time to evac. You're screwed, mate.
Moottori on tulessa.
Yeah, you're done. You're done, son.
Perkele, minuun osui.
No. That whole raid did nothing, basically. Oh well, that's what I get for getting a little overconfident.
Oh, perkele. Oh,
On one hand, these would do the most damage, but they're also the most valuable. I don't want to lose them. I think, though, that we could launch another strike. And this would actually get those AA guns. Let's start with the slow aircraft.
tuotaan kohde.
Then come from behind with all of these.
Ändere Kurs.
These will provide a screen so that these guys can attack targets of opportunity. About to
Pois
launch.
tästä paskasta. Selvä homma.
About to have an absolutely massive air raid here, boys. God. High level aircraft, low level aircraft. Everyone's getting in on the fun here.
Jumalauta, meiltä tippuu
Oof,
kohta
all of my
siipi.
ground attack aircraft are now leaving.
Verdammt, ich wurde schwer getroffen. Der geht in Flammen auf.
Täystää taivaalla.
That was probably not worth it.
Fliege zurück zum Platz.
That's what I get for flying them. Oh shoot, they're not even evacing yet.
Verdammt, ich wurde schwer getroffen.
Evac, you crazy bastards. Run. In the face of this ridiculously slow but overwhelming firepower. It's like a flood that's just gonna flow over me.
Miehet valmiina.
Wow, this dude. Oh well, that wasn't worth it. That sucked. Let's not do that again. At least though, I didn't lose any of my very valuable ground attack aircraft.
Meni suoraan läpi. Lääkintämies. Miehet valmiina.
Glad we got to play with their artillery at first and get so many of them.
Vihollisia.
I don't know what they're trying to do with this thing. I truly do not.
Te piiritätte, me tuotaan.
Oof,
Tarkistan
brother, fall
myös.
back. Dud, 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 those rounds coming in. Man, I'm not really up to attack those. Because the round is over. Alright, let's look at the... Yep, lost 1, 2, 3 planes. But at least none of them were... at least none of those 3 aircraft were the important ground attack kind that I only have a very limited number of. Heh, devastated there already. Excellent, let's see that. Yeah, attack me again, I dare ya. Do it again. Maybe they will, actually. I don't want to say that. I don't want to dare them. Oh, come on. Come on, lads. Why you got to be doing this? I would like to just retreat. But I know if I retreat, sometimes I don't understand the rules really governing it, but there's a chance that my unit will just be immediately wiped out when I try to retreat them. Yeah, and I'm afraid I don't... Oh, so it was the separate AA battalion, wherever it was, that they attacked with this one. What to do here? This is an all-out assault on my front line. It very nearly succeeded. Just because I would have had nothing else to bring in, and then they would have been able to overrun this with 3 battalions easily. As it was, all these guys are disorganized now. What to do? They are attacking with a proper, you know, full force of 3,000 men. And I've got some poor Vakotins sitting around. This is the German arty there, by the way. And just my vain hope that by phase C... Let's not use these. I'll hold out, I guess. Even though I would prefer to just retreat. But they always seem to wipe me out when I decide to disengage. So let's just do this, and... I would even auto-res, but I think that these count for almost nothing against infantry. These count for 0.1. What would a Kavari count as? 0.04. Okay. This is not a happy situation. But let's keep this, and auto-res this battle. Wow, they're only attacking with this on the A phase and this? What the hell are you guys doing? Yeah, goodbye AA unit. This is real sad. Victory for them. They earned it. Attacking me again with a fresh rifle regiment. Possibly air support as well. This is what they were shuffling around their guys for so long for, I guess. It was this massive attack. Well, with these we do have a chance of holding the line. I'd rather have these coming on C phase than anything else. This is gonna suck because they're gonna have a ton of heavy artillery support that's gonna pound me while I'm not in prepared positions. But let's do it anyway, boys. Well, I'm going to disengage. We're not starting at prepared positions. I don't think my odds are very good. I'm trying to fight my way up. I think it's better to disengage and try to get them back to their lines. No! They blew it up somehow. How does that happen? I lost the entire fella right there. I should have just used them. And now they're establishing their A spirit already. They might not keep it up, but still. That was the absolute worst, man. That was terrible. I can't believe that they just steamrolled the whole thing. Triton the aircraft. I took a mass amount of casualties there. For my, I probably like doubled my casualties that turn. But we're gonna reap it to them next time because they've got these disorganized guys. Not really sure how we're gonna be able to exploit that, but these guys need to come down, I think, to stem this breakthrough. They're down here running around. These guys disorganized, but there's no way I can exploit them. Alright, and that's it. I'm going to end the video here, guys. When we come back, we'll do our turn, and that's going to be the entire video, I think. Sorry, I cannot help myself whatsoever. Yeah, but seriously, we're going to do our turn on the next video. That's going to be for today, guys. This is Star Destroyer Gaming, signing off.